Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the LSU Tigers taking on the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buffaloes will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The LSU Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
LSU right back to the line. On second down, looking to throw. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. You've got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Tigers are on the move. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. He just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Hurt Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Makes the grab right on the sideline, but he's out of bounds, and they're going to lose yardage. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Dances away from the heat. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Gonna run it. It's Adams. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 1 on the play. Second down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Now the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Gonna take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw it again. He finds his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Power football with the run. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 45, on his way. And they're able to get him down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Offense getting set for 1st down. Give to the running back. Showing off the arms. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit...
He's off to the races. Still on his feet. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. And we're even here in the 1st. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Off play action. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Trying to find his man on first down. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He caught it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, looking for a man. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going from broke on second down, but third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Trying play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. LSU quick to the line.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. Handoff to the lone back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Got enough for the first. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Here's the handoff. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. LSU right back to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. He's got his man, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. On target. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. The play action fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the globe for a long time. They're up by 21 over Clemson. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out quickly. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Buffaloes! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. On the ground with the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Lofts one high and deep. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're facing a third down. They want to just keep throwing it. Working the middle, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. LSU getting set on first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it. First and 10 at the 42. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Charles. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Freeney. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense will quickly use a timeout. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it through the air. He makes the connection. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Barrels ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
trying to make magic with his feet.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Trying to get to it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up.
And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, LSU. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll run play action. Unleashes it on the run. Reels it in down the left side. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bucks.
What a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder. And welcome in to the halftime update. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
And the Tigers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it. Receive the team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Backed up deep in their own end. 1st and 10 from the 9-yard line. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. Do you think?
And the ball's free in the end zone. And they grab it in the end zone. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. 1st down here for the offense. The give on the inside. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's right on target. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 85.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making it happen.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some score. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's complete. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Going to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. LSU quick to the line. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeney. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Right back to the well. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso.
They'll go with a direct snap.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to New Mexico State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The inside handoff into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Grabs it in the middle, and he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pull down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Pressure coming. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll set up to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Coming after it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Touch pass on the run. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. They move the tight end all over. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. LSU right back to the line. On second down, they'll take to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. The throw. And it's picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Smashes through. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground with the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Handoff to the single running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short term. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. He'll come out throwing on first down. And wings it incomplete.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's got his man. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Kenny. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Unloads to the wideout. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
36.
Coming out with it, it's Charles. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll run the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Quick handoff. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up to convert 3rd down. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. They'll try the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And thank goodness for those new age throwing techniques. It takes wear and tear off your arm because it ought to be tired by now. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. The play action fake. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. A third down try for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And here's the third interception of the night. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the tailback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll put the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. Bulls his way forward. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.